Hello friends, and welcome back to another video on my channel where I go over homemaking as well as homesteading tips, motherhood, and everything in between. As you can see, we are moving. I did discuss this in a previous video. This video is just going to be a shorter video, as I did post another video this week explaining why I took a break, but I felt like I wanted to post another video just because, like I said, I've been MIA for the past few weeks. I want to continue on in going over the Fruit of the Spirit and Fruits of the Spirit series. I do have a couple other videos. If you go onto my channel and check out my playlist, you can find them there. But this week, again, the second video of this week, I really wanted to dive into the fruits or Fruit of the Spirit love for this video. For breakfast this morning, I wanted to do a Dutch baby pancake, so I'm just doing a simple recipe of 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk, 4 eggs, 2 tablespoons of salt, a quarter teaspoon of 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then 1 quarter teaspoon of salt. I did decide to add some sourdough starter in here as an experiment, and I believe I actually added 5 eggs along with a cup of starter just to see what would happen, and it was really interesting. It kind of turned into a really fluffy, thick pancake, which seems to make sense because when you're just doing the eggs, it kind of flattens on itself. So you'll see as we move along here how that worked out, but it was really tasty. Diving into love as one of the fruits of the Spirit, which to me is one of the most important ones, and it's the hardest one to explain. Even me diving into love through faith, it's so hard for me to even relay the emotions and putting it into words as something that God has shown me on a daily basis, from forgiveness to grace to just overall understanding and the miracles that I've been given every day. I mean, if that's not love, I don't know what is. For me, love is, my husband, my daughter, just waking up every morning to the blessing of breath. I mean, again, it's hard for me to explain. I could give you a dictionary vocabulary word of love, but to me, I feel like a human definition is so superficial. I feel like love is something that is so grand that we as humans have tried to put it into words, but I feel like we don't even fully understand it ourselves because it is so much greater than we can even begin to understand. As I've said before, we are moving, so I'm not going to hide any of the mess. It's going to be messy for the next couple weeks, and I hope that you are okay with that. As I've said, love is everything. I can't really put it into words, but just know that God has shown us such love on a daily basis just from every little thing He does. I feel like the blessing that we've had for being able to move and getting through financial struggles is something that is so amazing, and just showing that love from us moving forward and getting past all of the hardships and all of the sins and horrible things that we can do as human beings and, that I've done in my life, and having forgiveness and having that love from God is something that, like I said, can't even put into words. I've been starting to do smoothies lately, which is something I do closer to the spring and summertime. I like to use frozen fruit, and I've been using collagen peptides as well as beetroot powder, which I'll show you in a second, and it is really tasty and an easy way to get veggies in. I guess the easiest way I can explain love is waking up and getting to give my daughter a hug every day, getting to give her kisses, getting to see my husband come home, working so hard for us, and being able to just sit down with him and spend time with him, being able to spend time with my family and, have opportunities that we have. I think love is truly everything, and I feel so blessed to be able to say so. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. We are continuing on in our garden journey, so I hope you get to follow along with that. I hope you have a wonderful week, and please stop by again through our moving journey and moving into our next journey of having a homestead with chickens, a big garden, and just the next step in our life. Thank you so much, everyone, and God bless.